okay, the past, present, future, it's showing me that you have at least 17 stars that are working over you. And I know that a lot of times Richard works in the 16th, and I've been asking him how many. I guess they're inevitable forever, but just real quickly because of time, and we're not getting paid for our time, but we're getting to help people, and it's such a wonderful thing, which you will be doing too, and you're doing now with your family. Your power is in the future with the 17 stars. I don't know what that means to you, but remember 17. Be sure and go out and follow Mother Goddess and the moon. And as far as your future, it looks like the general love has divined for you 6, and what that means for you, because they're showing me money. So what I want you to think about is what is wisdom and love for the future, because you asked for a general, and that's what they're showing me. They're showing me who you are, why you're here, what you're doing here in this reality, and what your lucky numbers are, and they're all about supporting you with wisdom, love, and 6 in the money. It could be 6 days, 6,000, 600,000. So I want you to think about that, because it shows your daughter with her head on your lap, and another lady that is a guide with a circular halo over her head touching her head, and you hold money over her head. So I believe they're going to bless you and your guides. So please keep in touch with your higher self, and if you can, maybe you can get with our group. But, we all have something to do spiritually in our community. Richard, I know we're in a hurry tonight because we have so many people called in, but Richard, what do you get for this lady, and we'll move right on. Miss
Hello, Patricia.
Hi, Richard.
Nice to meet you
so
in all the 17 realms that you seem to be vibrating in. Anyway, your future is very bright, very cheerful. I'm not going to touch upon the same points that Teresa touched on, but in a manner of speaking. Your energy is very crystal clear. You are very, very goal-oriented. When you basically set before yourself a goal, you mostly attain them 99% of the time. And the reason for that is you bring a lot of energy into your focus, and that's why things are going to be very positive for you, simply because when you go to court, okay, the court's going to come down with a judgment on your side, and it's also going to involve your daughter. She has, in fact, been holding up her end of things from what I can see. And but I also want you to focus positively, because, you see, when we focus on a positive outcome, that's what we reap. So you have to be very positive in your foresight and say, okay, well, this is what I'm expecting to happen. And basically, as long as you focus upon it and release it to the universe, it will, in fact, happen. Okay? You're very grounded. You're very giving. And I do see you in the future in some kind of supervisory position in regards to nursing.
Thank you. Thank you both. God bless you. I love you both. Continue to stay safe. And I'd like to remain on the line listening. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, I hope you like us enough to join our club. Thank you. Like us on the outside. I know, folks, it's hard to mix all this talk together with readings, but I'm sure everybody you've ever had one from Blog Talk does that. Now, I'm going down the line by who's been holding from the beginning, because some called in at 15 when they opened the board. So now this person called in on Skype. It's all one. So can you, if you know you're using a Skype because it's all ones, can you tell me who you are? You're live and on the air.
Yeah, my name is Christy. I'm
Hi.
from California.
Hi, Christy from California. How are you today?
Hi, how are you?
Good. What can we do for you? Have you got something you're working on, a project, or something that you could give us an idea of what you'd like for a mini reading?
This is my first time calling, so it's kind of all new to me. But
thank you.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it. So, there's a lot going on. I was just wondering, if I get a general for the woman attorney, that'd be great. But I just don't know where to start.
I'm really having trouble hearing you.
Yeah.
I'm upside down.
Something in the air is, I know you've been waiting 30 minutes, so let me see. I think you said a general reading.
Yes.
Because you have a lot going on. All right. Well, what I see right here is, yes, ma'am. All right. It looks like in the past lives you have completed one, but you've had minimum of 4. There's temptation in your past. That's why you came back this time, to complete that soul path. That's part of your journey, and psychics, when they do tarot, they can see things that connected with you, your higher guides, your source, and the divine, that we just act as the radio airwaves. Now, for your present, let me tell you, you have a higher guide, because I can tell by the cards I'm pulling, and you're working on wisdom, money, and something with a very beautiful way in the now with higher wisdom. And I'm going to have to, let me see, I've got to pull your future to see what that is, because it's so general. It looks like in reverse with the sun god and the sun and light and gold, and I'm not sure what that is because it's a master number 10 referred to contemplation. So the past lives you came in with this journey for temptations to clear out in healing. And as far as your position goes, from what I can see that you may be doing now, have you been a caregiver in this now, in this reality of any type? Caregiving?
Yes.
Okay, all right, because that's what I'm seeing. Now, what they're showing me is there is a, in the now, there's cold, even though you're in California. So you may be experiencing something to do with another woman, money, and caregiving, but yet they're telling me that in this reality, your higher self is, or your guide, your ET guide, is telling me that they want you to work at it because, that is your confirmation of completion, because that's what you chose to do. Now, whether people believe in that or not, they wanted you to know that you weren't only about money coming into this reality to complete your 9, which is a completion number, but 8, money with wisdom. So what you need to do is make sure in the future that whatever you pick to move forward, and I'm looking at your movement card, is that they're telling me to ask you to move forward with wisdom, with something to do in education and health care. So keep doing what you're doing, and I don't know, I didn't ask you what you do, but that's what they're showing me. May I ask you, you said you do something, or you have been in caregiving, right? So that's...
And I do healthcare, but I kind of put that on hold for right now, but I was thinking about going back. I just haven't chosen to do that yet.
Well, they said to be sure and do it with wisdom. Richard, what do you feel for this lady?
Well, I feel very strongly that she has been very compassionate towards a given individual who is very elderly and respects her very deeply, and there is a very strong bond between the two of them, and that in the future, not far down the road, she is going to be unexpectedly blessed by somewhat what would might phrase a inheritance, like a gift from the other side almost. And this is something that you've been creating and manifesting for yourself over quite a bit of time, because you've done quite a bit of praying in regards to, allowing ends to meet and everything else, partially because of COVID and partially because of just life circumstances. The guides and your ascended masters and so forth are saying not to worry, remain steady, remain calm, follow the footpath that you're already on, and that you will be blessed unexpectedly in the very near future, financially.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you. We ask you to join our. We ask you to join our group. If you can, go to patreon.com, look at Teresa J. Marci. We've got different groups over there. And thank you, because you're not used to doing this, right? So this is your first time. Well, hopefully we'll help you. I wish I had more time to talk to you. I will during the week. I'm going to have an open mic in the future for people that just want to visit with us. But that's why we're creating teams, and we're going to do a Zoom and Skype so we can have more open mic workshops, asking questions, things like that. So look at our group, and Chris, and we will talk to you hopefully. But you're welcome to stay and listen if you'd like.
Yes, I'd love to. And then I joined the group and I'll...
Uh-oh. Hold on. Oops. I'm sorry. You did what? Okay. I really can't hear you. Okay. We appreciate you calling in on Skype, but it's not the best for some reason. But thank you. Look at our group. So thank you, and stay in touch with us. I think that's what you said. All right. We got an 850. That looks like my area. She may have called in yesterday. I don't know. 850. Hi, you're live and on the air. Who's speaking, and what can we do for you today? Hello?
Hi, my name is Keisha. Hello?
Hey, Keisha, that is you. What's up with you today? You're over there in Tennessee, right?
I just want a general reading.
Oh, okay.
No, Florida.
You're down here. I see 50 number. So, well, I appreciate it, Keisha.
Yeah, that's Tallahassee.
Oh, okay,
Uh-huh.
okay. I thought you were in Tennessee. No? Why did I get that?
No.
Oh, that was the other girl. But Keisha, I remember you called in the other day, right? Because I remember you.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, but I told you we could do these readings today, so thank you for being a part of our show and calling back in. But general reading then, Keisha, right? We told you that's what we did today. Good. So you called back in for general reading. Let me see what the cards are telling me. Keisha, looks like in the past, now I'm just going to give you had a very high calling, and you had a son, and you came back to resolve that in this life. Now, do you have a son in this reality?
Yes.
3D? Ah, how about
Mhm.
that? Well, guess what? You had him before, too, in your past. So you've come back to resolve that, Keisha. And let's see what we have going on here with the cards. They never lied to me, thank goodness. But 9s and 10s, oh, you decided that you were going to move up in your evolution. Now, you wanted to move up, so you came back to do this over again and get it right with your son and contemplating and moving up. Also, they want you to know that you're very good with animals. So, I don't know why they're showing me a bunny, but they're showing me a bunny. And normally I get a cat or a dog, but for you, you've got a bunny. Of course, that could be something to do with change and Chinese contemplation. Rabbits are very lucky, so we could look at it that way, right? We could say that has to do with you not only came back to raise your son, but for good luck. So however you want to read that. Now, let me look at your future general cards, folks. We're moving really fast, and I apologize, but we have so many people that want to be part of the show today. So money is in your future, definitely very good for you. Also, let me look at your future on here. Now, I don't know if you've ever considered doing health foods or whole foods or any kind of food, but in the future you can make money at that. We can only just tell you what we see, okay? Now, especially with the cards, which I don't get, but they're telling me that you could make money at addressing tables, making things pretty, feng shui, dealing in anything like that if you want to do that. So think about that because that's a calling for you. Or maybe you'll want to even do your own, get involved with people in the restaurant business. Now, in the future, they do show justice card in your favor. So I don't know if you're asking anything about legal, but they're telling me that there's something beneficial. There's a beautiful woman holding justice card, wand, and showing me that you're going to complete, but it's all about justice and money, interesting enough. Now, your power card, you aren't looking for a man right now, right, Keisha?
Right.
You're not.
Yes.
But your
right.
power is in your goddess, helping the moon goddess, and whatever they've got you doing, healing with food, whole food, feng shui, and restaurants. So I hope that helps you a little bit. We'll see what you do with that, okay? Richard, what do you feel?
Okay.
I'm not sure what he's using. Bill C, whatever, Richard. What do you got for Keisha? I'll mute. Richard? Uh-oh, let me see if he's here. Richard.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry. I saw her in a very large kitchen, and it was mammoth. I mean, it was like 3 times the size of a normal kitchen. So I'm going to get the impression that definitely some kind of industrial setting or something of that nature. And you had all kinds of natural herbs in front of you, including berries and all kinds of things of this nature. And you were making natural organic juices. And you were bottling them and everything, and you were putting your own labels on them, and all this kind of thing. And you couldn't make them fast enough. In other words, it was like as soon as you made a box and closed the box, someone came in and took the box, and it was gone. So this is obviously a great opportunity for you in the near future. Your ancestors want to come forward and say to you that they bless